How to get the blood diamond. Items needed is a silver bar, some spice. Warning, you are not able to use no spice for this quest. You will need to have regular spice. You can easily buy this in the Lumbridge chest underneath the Lumbridge castle. A pestle and mortar. A lot of good food since we cannot use any of our protection prayers. A teleportation method to Draynor village. 2 teleportation methods back here to Canefis. Let's take 1 stamina potion of 4 doses. And then for the boss battle, you should either bring a good ranged armor and weapon, else you need to have some good magic armor and a good damaging spell. It doesn't really matter which damaging spell you're going to use, as long as you're just not going to use any melee, crush or slash, then you're just going to be fine. Now if you do not have 43 prayer, you could watch my previous guide where I've completed it at a level 37, but since we can't use overhead prayers at the boss, you could also just watch this one. Where to start this quest is here in Canefis. Just enter the pub and this should trigger a cutscene. Alright, after the little cutscene is over, let's talk to Malak next to the door. Select the 5th option. I'm looking for a special diamond. Select the first option, yes. Then select the second option, where can I find Dezu? Then select the second option again, how can I kill Dezu? I have no idea how I can pronounce him. I think I'm going to pronounce it a little bit French-like. Then third option, I know everything now. Okay. Alright, next we will need to go to Draynor village. I'm going to use a glory charge, the third one, Draynor village. And from here, I'm going to go north to the quest sign. And I'm going to enter the building of the Vampire Slayer quest. Once I am here, I'm going to go upstairs. And in the northwestern corner, we should find a cupboard. Open it and then search to find some garlic. Let's take some garlic and exit his house. Go a little bit east and there we should find a dungeon sign. We will need to go to the Draynor sewers. So let's climb down the trapdoor. Now we just need to go through the sewers until we see that anvil sign up north. At the anvil sign we should find an NPC called Runescape. Talk to him. Just skip through the dialogue and he will make a silver pot out of your silver bar. Next, let's go to the Draynor bank. And now we will need to deposit everything combat related because we will now need to go to Entrana. Now what you can bring to Entrana is your runes, weight reducing armor and enchanted jewelry. But also be sure that you have brought your teleportation method back to Canefis. I will be using my ectophale. So from here on, I'm going to run to Port Sarim. And just south of the pub, south of the quest sign of Pirate's Treasure. There you should find the monks of Entrana. Right click and take the boat. Cross the gangplank and now we'll need to talk to the head priest, which is located in the church, the biggest building on Entrana. He should be found somewhere near the altar. Okay, let's talk to the high priest. And he will have blessed this pot. Next, teleport yourself back to Canefis. When we've returned to Canefis, let's talk to Malik in the pub. He will take 5 damage and now you have fresh blood in the blessed pot. Next, spice it up with some spice. Fuck! Let's spice it up with some regular spice. Then let's crush our garlic by using it on a pestle and mortar, and then use the garlic powder on the blessed pot. Now we'll have to go to the bank and prepare for the boss fight. First item that you'll need is a teleportation method back to Canefis, so I will be using my ectophil once again. I'm going to deposit my pestle and mortar. I'm going to bring along my stamina potion. Now, if you are unable to kill the boss, you will need to get another blessed silver pot with fresh blood, spiced up with regular spice and with crushed garlic in it, before you are able to try to kill him again. The boss is a little different from the other bosses of this quest, because his stats are maxed melee and he has a high slash and crush defense. So we must kill him either with magic or ranged. You could also try to use a stab weapon, but he also uses magic and ranged. When we use protect from melee against him, he will use his magic and ranged attack, which deals 5 or 2 times 5 damage each, which is the method to kill him. We could let a fence stand between the boss and ourselves to negate the melee attacks, but not his magic and ranged. We'll have to tank those hits, because if we would use any of our protection prayers, he will teleport himself next to you and then he will start using his melee, which deals up to 19 damage fast and accurately. Also, there is a limit. If he teleports next to you for 3 times, he will be bored and you will have to get your silver pot blessed and filled up with garlic, fresh blood and spices once again. So what I'm going to bring along is just my magic armor, and I'm going to cast Fire Blast at him. Aside from that, let's bring a lot of food so we can tank all of those magic and ranged attacks. I'm going to auto cast Fire Blast. I don't really think we will need anything else. Now, if you have not completed the quest in Search of the Merrick, you will have to go the long route. You will have to take the long route to the graveyard. I will draw a line via editing how to go there. You will have to exit Canefis north, and then you just have to go all the way south until you see some hunter signs. Then just follow the path east and just keep following the path. Path the second hunter sign, just keep going back west until you're able to go south. Just keep going south until you can go around this water, and then just follow the path to the graveyard. But if you've completed the quest in Search of the Merrick, let's exit the bank and let's go behind the Canefis Inn, where we'll find the trapdoor. Let's open this trapdoor and go south. Search the wall and let's go through half the Mortmire Swamp by using this little shortcut. Open the wooden doors at the end. Go around the tree, just keep going south until you see that bridge. Let's cross the bridge. Alright, and now let's go southeast. And just keep going south. We'll have to not go really that far south until you can't go any more further south. Then go east. And now we just need to follow this path until we reach the graveyard. And I've already made it to the graveyard. Now to wake the boss up, we will need to use our blessed pot on his grave. So let's use this on the vampire too. and then run behind the fence, but do not make any squares between you and the boss, because then he will teleport yourself next to him. So there are no spaces between you and him, just a fence. He will wake up. Let's run behind the fence and attack the boss. So as you can see, there are no squares between me and the boss, so he will not teleport himself next to me. There's just a fence, so I don't need to waste any prayer points to kill him. I just need to tank these magic and ranged hits. So once again, do not use protect from magic or ranged, because then he will also teleport himself next to you. 3 teleports and you're out. He will be bored and you will have to fill up your blessed spot once again. Be sure to watch out for your health, because all these 5s can add up. And my boss is already over half dead. And this is the zoo defeated. Let's teleport back to Canefis so we can talk to Malik and receive our blood diamond. Alright, back in the Canefis Inn, let's talk to Malik, skip through the dialogue. He will take the blessed pot and you have the blood diamond. This was my guide how to get the blood diamond, hopefully it helped. Okay, thanks, bye!